Now, several MOUs were signed between Sri Lanka and India, marking Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the island. Newsfirst Nadim Majid reports with more details.
Two agreements and two memorandums of understanding were signed today between Sri Lanka and India. The first of these was an agreement between the two countries on an exemption from visa requirements for holders of diplomatic and official passports. The agreements were signed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Sri Lanka and the Foreign Secretary of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar. The second agreement to be signed this morning was an agreement on cooperation and mutual assistance in customs matters. This was signed by the Secretary of the Ministry of Finance, Dr. Samaratunga, and His Excellency Y.K. Sinha, the High Commissioner of India to Sri Lanka. The other two memorandums of understanding that were signed today, one was on cooperation in the field of youth development between the Ministry of Youth Affairs of Sri Lanka and the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports of India, and finally an MOU between Sri Lanka and India for the establishment of the Rabindranath Tagore Memorial Auditorium at the University of Ruhuna Matara in Sri Lanka. This was signed by the State Secretary to the State Ministry of Higher Education, Mr. Ranepura, and of course the High Commissioner of India to Sri Lanka, Y.K. Sinha. Those were the four agreements that were signed here at the Presidential Secretariat this morning. Of course, from here, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Maithripala Sirisena will be proceeding to the Agrashavaka Mahabodhi Viharya in Malda. This is Nadim Majid, the Newsfirst from the Presidential Secretariat.